Hello everybody, my name is Casey and I'm taking MIS 310 Principles of Management, Section 53 for the spring semester of 2019. I'm glad to be here with everybody and I look forward to learning new things about management information systems. For team projects and assignments, I have strengths that I can bring to a team as well as some weaknesses. When it comes to project work and assignments, I work while having detail in mind. I try to keep an eye out for the small things that I can fix as I work or change for the better. I also apply the sense of detail when I am editing other individuals' writings or presentations. However, I do try to use common sense when editing as well, rather than overanalyzing every word or detail. Editing may be a strength for me, but I do tend to miss my own mistakes when editing my own work. When it comes to teamwork, I typically work well with others. I believe it works in everyone's interest to work, think, and solve problems together. If there's an instance where one individual thinks something should go one way, but others disagree, I believe a team should attempt to compromise and elect for the best decision. Another strength that I can bring to a team is good communication skills. When it comes to projects that require teamwork, I am always on the lookout for emails or other kinds of communications from team members, and I respond promptly. I also have more than average experience using Microsoft Word, Excel, and PowerPoint softwares, giving me the ability to quickly and professionally format various files. However, I do have a lack of experience using Microsoft Access, so I will do my absolute best to learn as we go. One particular personal weakness for myself is the tendency to be a perfectionist. This characteristic can be both positive and negative for some individuals, but for me it tends to be more of a weakness because if I focus too much on one thing, trying to make it perfect, I sometimes get slowed down and off task. Another weakness of mine is writing in APA format. For the most part, I can manage the basics, such as margins, font, spacing, etc. What I have a hard time with in particular is APA citing. I usually have to refer to a manual, which takes me a lot of extra time. Throughout team projects, I may need someone to look over my citing to help me get it right. Last but not least, for my personal weaknesses is my personal schedule outside of this course. I work full time and sometimes I do not get home until 8 o'clock in the evening. That being said, I try to hop on whenever I have time, but usually it will be late at night or during the day on weekends. Weekends for me are the most convenient for getting the majority of my coursework done. Despite the difficult schedule, however, I do have email on my phone as well as the ability to check T2L for any discussion threads from my team members. So just a little bit about me. As I mentioned previously, I am employed full-time working in a warehouse for Uline Shipping Supplies, doing general order processing. At home, I am a huge dog lover. My wife and I rescued a young black lab nearly 2 years ago. Her name is Callie, and we could not be more thankful for having her in our lives. My last point for the day is that I am passionate about leadership. Since I was a teen, I've always enjoyed leading others. I've had the opportunity to be a manager in the shipping receiving field, and I really did enjoy the job. However, I actually really wasn't sure it was for me, but after trying out a sales position, I quickly knew that management really was for me. Today, I am working in the shipping receiving field once again, gaining more experience with the goal of eventually being in management again. I hope that this course will teach me valuable information in regards to information systems and skills that I can take and apply to my work. I appreciate everyone listening in, and I hope everyone has a great rest of your day. If you do go outside this week, make sure you're being safe and staying warm.